When I see this picture, I think about the day I was told about my dad's arrest. This was the picture that all my friends saw. This was the image that was used in the news.
Not only did Jesperson confess to the murder, but he led authorities to the scene of the crime and produced new evidence.
I used to have this recurring nightmare that I'm in a body bag and my dad's zipping me up, but I'm alive. And I wake up and I remember who my dad is. And I remember the victims. I think about the terror they must have felt the moment that they knew that they weren't going to live anymore. I think about what that must have been like to know you're going to die and that this is your last moment. If you were to tell me the date, 1995, I would tell you it was hell. My parents together were amazing. My dad was a long-haul truck driver. My mom was a stay-at-home mom. It was like a Norman Rockwell painting. My dad was charming and good-looking and playful.
You just call mood moves. Oh, boy.
That's how I remembered my dad. After my father was arrested, people would say, how'd you not know about your dad? And that he's capable of this. This is how I saw my dad. This was the version I saw of him. As a little girl, I had no idea that in just a couple of years that my life would be completely different. It's hard to believe that I ever felt so great, that I felt so safe. When my dad was home, all three of us kids would jump on him. And because he was so big, we would take turns trying to tackle him. We just thought it was fun, just to roughhouse with him. But he would take anything fun and then make it into a power game. He would take my hands and shove them back on the bed. And then he would not stop tickling me. I would tell him, stop, stop, stop. I can't take it. And he would really pin me down hard. And it wasn't fun anymore.
Daddy, stop! Stop tickling me!
And he wouldn't stop. He seemed to enjoy it. He was really intent. He was really focused on what he was doing. And it was almost like he didn't even hear me screaming. I'm powerless to stop him. Even when I begged and pleaded for him to stop, he didn't care. My dad knew what I was afraid of, and he would use it against me. My dad liked to take us out into the woods and go hiking. He had some favorite trails that he would take us on. And this one particular trail, there's this bridge. And I was terrified of heights.
Keep on.
I remember as I started to cross it, my dad was behind me. And when I got to the center of the bridge,
Hey, Melissa?
What?
he picked me up and he dangled me over the bridge. Like he could just drop me. And I said, Dad, I'm scared, I'm scared. So I would be screaming for him to put me down, Dad, put me down. And he would just be laughing. He saw me in fear and it seemed to give him a sense of control over me. He enjoyed me screaming and being terrified. When he was satisfied that I was afraid enough, he put me back down on the bridge. And I bolted and ran to the other side of the bridge. The next time we went to that bridge, I just ran as fast as I could so he couldn't catch me and scare me again. Oh my gosh. I just loved kittens. You could tell I'm clinging on extra tight. I didn't want the cat to leave my sight. I know my dad didn't take this picture because I would have never been able to hold a cat like that in front of my dad. All of these feral animals would come onto our property, mostly cats and stray dogs. And I wanted to mother them, but my dad made it really clear about what animals he liked and disliked. He loved dogs. He purely hated cats. There was this one time he had just gotten home from being out on the road, and I found these little kittens, and I was petting them and playing with them. And then my dad approached me, and he said, what do you have there?
It's a kitty.
And then he's like, I want to play with them. And so he grabbed one of them.
Daddy, please stop.
Hey there.
Daddy, stop.
And I remember he held it up like this, and he was looking at it and playing with it. And then he just like grabbed the tail, and then he started dangling it like this in front of me. And that's when I ran into the house to grab my mom. I couldn't find her right away. And it felt like forever. When I came back out, my only memory after that is just seeing that they were dead on the ground. The way that they were laying, it looked like he had smashed them on the ground. I'm so devastated. I'm just hearing them in the background, and my dad acting like nothing had happened. I just wish I could forget these things. They just don't go away. You know, it's been over 20 years, and it changed me so much that I can't be around cats. When I see a cat and I start petting a cat, I go back there. I'm sorry. We can't forget those kind of things, you know.
It's a good thing we passed by when we did. Gotta be careful. You never know what some men might want to do.
I could see her eyes, and they're looking more frightened. She definitely looked like she was afraid for her life. I'm often asked, are you worried about your DNA? Are you worried that you're just like your dad? And I was for a long time because I had a lot of traits like my father. And that scared me. I mean, they're positive traits, but nevertheless, it's still scary to know I'm like my dad when he was capable of doing the things that he did. His behavior towards women started early. I had this babysitter that loved watching me and adored me. What is that?
It's fine.
She wasn't like other babysitters that turn on the TV and just talk on the phone. She actually would play with me, and that was really special.
Woohoo! Wait, ready?
Hey guys. Time to go.
Come on.
It's time to go.
I'll see you next time, okay?
Okay.
One night, my dad drove her home, and she called my mom and told her that she never wants to come to our house again. And when he came home, my mom was really angry with him.
Keith, what the hell did you do?
And he continued to walk down the hallway towards their bedroom. And I remember watching my mom follow him and slam the door. And I just waited and listened.
Kids stay here.
I remember my babysitter never showed up again, and I would ask my mom what happened to her, and she just said that she had school, she's busy with school. Later, I would learn that he had made advances towards her, and And not just advances, but he tried to assault her. My dad started to change after the divorce. He seemed emotionally distant, like his mind was somewhere else. There was definitely something off. I remember one time we're at the diner and the waitress comes up. Just wanted to check in. How is everything?
Much better now that you're here.
My dad starts to flirt with her. At first, it's just a little teasing banter. Just give me a wave if you need something.
I know what I need.
And then he starts to get more vulgar and explicit. It has something to do with her panties.
Then why don't you just sit over here and let me get a feel?
Daddy, stop. You're making her uncomfortable.
It was so explicit that the waitress would look at us and be mortified for us as we were mortified for her.
I can just imagine what we could do together.
My sister, my brother, and I are sitting at the table, completely appalled, completely disgusted, and embarrassed. He has a smile on his face. We thought maybe Dad doesn't know he's being so inappropriate. I thought maybe he's just oblivious to social graces. I mean, that's how I justified it. It became such a regular event that every time we went to a restaurant, this would occur. And he would just laugh at me. He'd just like smile at me. Like it's no big deal. Things started to shift differently with my dad's interactions with people around us. And one particular incident that I remember is the Jesperson family was having a big Christmas reunion at the cabin in the woods. And we were invited to come and see all of our cousins. And he came to Spokane and picked all of us kids up and we started to drive. And as we're driving, there on the side of the road was a car that was broken down. And this woman looked in distress.
Hey,
Everything okay?
my car broke down.
You lit?
She looks at us and sees us 3 kids in the back seat of the car. And she looks like she feels more safe to get in the car with us.
Yeah, that would be great, actually. Thank you.
She says where her address is, and he just makes small chit chat about us kids. We're going for Christmas.
Is that a natural color?
Excuse me? And then it just starts to veer off into a place that makes her uncomfortable.
Your hair. Is that your natural color?
Yeah, it is.
Beautiful. Real instant turn on.
Thank you.
He starts commenting on her body, what she looks like,
Good thing we came by when we did.
how she's lucky that he came and got her, that there's really bad people out there.
You never know what some men might want to do.
In the rearview mirror, I could see her eyes, and they're looking more frightened. Like, what did I just get myself into? And that she wants to get the hell out of my dad's car. It was really, really quiet in the car. Like, there's a lot of tension. You could just feel this tension in the car. She definitely looked like she was afraid for her life. We arrive at the lady's house.
Looks like this is it.
She couldn't get out of the car fast enough. I really thought my dad just had a major character default. There was just something wrong with him. I was just angry with him. Like, why couldn't he just be polite? Why couldn't he just be normal? And this is my dad next to his semi-truck. This is the truck I remember going into. He would go on the road and then I would not hear from him for days, weeks at a time, and wonder how he's doing and what was going on in his life. My dad came for another surprise visit, and he asked to take myself and my siblings out to breakfast, but my sister and my brother had plans. So I remember we started driving, and we took a sharp turn. And as my dad took the sharp turn, this duct tape rolled out. And when I picked it up, a lot of duct tape had been used.
Hey, Dad. What's this?
It's duct tape.
I thought it was strange that there was so much duct tape missing. Like, what would he be using it for? It just struck me as odd. What is this? Is this his truck? Are you kidding me?
It's a photo given to us by the police.
Oh my God. Sometimes I think, like, some memories are so bad, and you just hope they're not real. The memories are so old. You start to think it could have just been a nightmare that I just remember details to. It's exactly what I remember seeing. Wow. What the fuck, Gabe? At this point in my relationship with my dad, I really didn't feel that comfortable with him. But he invited us to stay at his house for the summer. The thing about the house that was odd is that it had a really negative vibe, and sometimes I would get scared at night. It was my first night in the house. I woke up in the middle of the night and I was scared, and it felt uncomfortable. It had been a while since I slept in the same house with him, and I think that I just had a sense of uneasiness because I was in his presence the whole time. So I ended up going into the living room, and I laid on the couch. And as I was laying on the couch, I was trying to drift into sleep. And when I was looking up, I started to see that there were stains on the ceiling. I was wondering, like, how did stains get on the ceiling? It looked kind of like a splatter. I thought it was, at first, spaghetti sauce, like dried spaghetti sauce. And then I wondered how spaghetti sauce could be up there. Next morning, I told my dad, you have some stains on the ceiling. He's like, what stains? And I pointed to it, and he looked up, and he was just like, oh, we'll get that cleaned.
It's nothing. I'll have it cleaned.
And it never occurred to me what it really could have been. He would pick us up for the visitations with him. And I remember we started driving. The radio's on, I'm sitting in the passenger seat, and I hear him singing, I swear I left her by the river. I swear I left her safe and sound.
Swear I left her by the river. I swear.
My dad's not one to sing, so I could tell he was really drawn to the song. He looked like he was remembering something as he was singing. And I thought maybe this song had some kind of sentimental value to him. And then when the song ended, he kind of snapped out of this whatever trance he was in.
I could get away with it.
He says, I know how to kill someone and get away with it. And without any further prompting, he says I would cut off the buttons of her jeans so that it wouldn't leave my fingerprints on it. And I would change my shoes so that my sole imprint in the mud would be different.
And I wouldn't get caught.
Caught? Like, he was proud of himself, but he Was this a mastermind that he knows something that we don't know? His behavior is becoming more and more bizarre. He was getting more extreme. But I never thought he could be serious about what he was saying. I remember thinking, I'm just glad that we're pulling up to the parking lot so that we could take a break. And I could forget that he's saying such weird things. My dad said, I want you to meet someone. I want you to meet my girlfriend, Julie. She seemed to actually be able to hold her own around my dad.
Okay. So,
Like, my dad would try to dominate her, and she seemed to be more strong than any of the other girlfriends that my dad dated.
Give me a beer.
you want me to get up and go get you a beer? Are your legs broken?
No.
Get your own damn beer.
She had this aura of confidence, and nothing really bothered her. And I thought that's a trait you need to be around my dad.
Wow. Seriously?
Oh.
You know that?
Yeah.
What?
I thought maybe she could actually tame him and put him in his place. If that would happen, then I could actually have a relationship with my dad. Never crossed my mind that the reports that were on the news were that close to home.
There's an incident involving your father.
I felt like my whole world was coming to an end. This was beyond what I would have ever thought. The last time I ever saw my dad, I was a freshman in high school, and he said, let's go downtown to a diner and I'll take you to breakfast there. I remember feeling kind of uneasy about the whole situation. I was really done with having to endure him harassing people, but I decided to go ahead, and we both awkwardly tried to talk to each other.
I've been wanting to discuss something.
What is it?
And that's when he said, you know, Missy, not everything is what it appears to be.
Should I be worried?
He said, there's something I need to tell you, but you'll tell the authorities.
I need to know that you're not going to...
To what?
I've never seen him look so serious and so grim, too. Like, he looked like the world was closing in on him.
Man, what's going on?
No, never mind. I can't do this.
Say it.
He said, no, you'll tell the cops. I can't. I really can't tell you. And I was taken back. So I got up from the booth and I went to the bathroom. I actually remember talking to myself in the stall, like, Melissa, like, you're overreacting. It's all right. It's not a big deal. And I finally collected myself and went back to the table. And that's when the conversation was done. That breakfast just put me over the edge. I was done with his paranoid and creepy behavior. I was done spending time with him. It's just too much for me. It was emotionally draining. I never felt good about our visits. So I would either tell him I don't want to see him anymore or just ignore his phone calls and invitations from that point forward. We just don't get serial killers in Spokane. Like, we don't have major crime normally.
Multiple homicides and then multiple police departments are working together to try and see if there's any apparent overlap in the nature of these killings, and to ultimately
But
determine
there
if there's
was a serial killer that was in the area, and we knew that some victims lived in our town and were missing. I was pretty nervous that there could be a serial killer because I walked to school and I was alone often.
So far, they have linked 3 murders. However, police are not willing to release details of the case due to the nature of the...
But it happened in Portland, it happened in Wyoming, it happened in Florida. It wasn't just in our area. So I thought it was unlikely that it could be anybody close to me. Never crossed my mind that the reports that were on the news were that close to home.
There are striking similarities between the homicides, and they are in the process of consulting with the FBI.
The last time I saw him was in September. And then Christmas came around. I didn't hear from him. And then it was several more months. It was spring. And I kept thinking, like, this is really odd that I've not heard from my dad in many months. This is abnormal for even him. And one day I come home after school.
Melissa?
And I hear my mom calling my name to have a family meeting.
Sit down. We need to talk.
At first, I thought how odd it was that my mom would call all of us for a family meeting because we don't have family meetings. We weren't that type of family.
What's going on? There's an incident involving your father.
What happened?
Is he okay? He's been,
And she said, Dad's in prison. And that kind of had to sink in for a second. And then my brother said, for what? And she said, for murder. There was no more elaboration on who or what the details were. My mind tried to process what type of murder did my dad commit? Did he get in a fight because he was 6'6"? He was a large man. He could easily have accidentally killed another man. And then I remembered the cats. And that's when I pictured him strangling a woman. And then it just seems like that was probably right. I felt like my whole world was coming to an end. Like this was beyond what I would have ever thought. I knew I needed to get some answers, and so I went to the town's library and I started pulling newspaper articles. I wasn't expecting to see what I saw. He was in there for the murder of Julie Winningham, my dad's fiance. I actually had to read it twice. Like, it was somebody I met and someone so innocent. This wasn't just an accident, some bar fight. This was someone he was really close to. He was actually going to marry her. The hardest part was reading how Julie Winningham died. That she pleaded with my dad as he was strangling her, that even when she was pleading to his humanity, that it wasn't there. This is Julie Winningham. And this is the face that haunts me. Her eyes look very trusting. She probably doesn't know that the man she loves is who he is. I'm sure she didn't see any signs that my dad was capable of what he was capable. It's hard to look at her face. I don't want to look at it anymore.
You really did this?
I can tell you there's all sorts of reasons.
He was actually confessing more and more. I thought my dad would save me from anything. I thought that my dad would protect me from anything. I thought my dad loved me. I didn't know this person. It was the definition of living a double life. He was a family man. He was charming. He was good looking. But he was something else inside. He was actually confessing more and more. So now it was not only Julie Winningham that I read, but it was potentially more. It was the murder of his fiance and Tanya Bennett and Angela Subrees, and all these names just started coming up. And I have never heard of those names before. These were strangers. My dad was labeled the happy-faced serial killer. He would write letters to the media, and he would give clues about different murder cases. And he would sign the end of the anonymous letter with the smiley face. I had heard that there was the happy-faced serial killer, but I had no idea that it could be my dad. I had no idea. This is Tanya Bennett, my dad's first victim that he said looked like my mom. My mom had the same warm smile. It was her blood that I saw on the ceiling. He beat her to the point where you couldn't recognize her. The fact that I slept in the same house that he killed a woman in. The car that he drove me in, he used to dispose a body of. The truck that I was in, he killed his fiance in. It's like everything that was normal was now tainted. My whole life and existence with my dad was a lie. It made me question everything he said, everything he did. My mind was racing, trying to come up with some conclusion as to why my dad did what he did. The visit didn't go as I thought it would go. In my head, I thought that I would see him and that all my questions would be answered and that it wouldn't be a scary experience. But I wasn't prepared for the real visit that I had. And he sat right in front of me and I thought he looked exactly like a criminal. And the first thing he said to me is, "Missy, my best advice is that you change your last name." And that's when I knew he was guilty. He really did all this. And then he looked straight at me and said, "You probably want to know why, don't you?"
I can tell you there's all sorts of reasons.
I felt that I was naive and stupid and not equipped, for the situation. And I was too much of a coward. I said no. My dad was given a life sentence for the murder of Tanya Bennett.
Keith Hunter Jesperson committed the murder of Tanya Bennett. He led authorities to the crime scene where they found her purse.
And then also the murder of Julie Winningham.
And to accept responsibility for the death of Julie Winningham, I am pleading guilty.
From there, it just compounded. It was another life sentence and then another life sentence. My father claims that he killed over 163 women, but we know of at least 8 women that he's killed. There's potential that there's more women. We just don't know at this point. These are 2 women that are unidentified, and I know there are more. I wonder if my dad gave the description for this drawing. These 2 women, their family members don't have any answers. And yet this is 2, and there may be many, many more women that are missing that my dad had a hand in their the demise. It just makes me wonder, how far back did my dad start killing women? My dad went to bed next to my mom, next to my siblings, with this knowledge that he took their lives and slept fine. About 15 years after the arrest of my dad and the conviction of my dad, I had a visit with my grandfather. And I started asking questions about my dad. Sometimes I wonder what he was thinking. And he took a pause and he looked out away from me and he said, I have something I should tell you.
I need to get this off my chest. I spoke to Keith.
And he said, I went and visit him in prison and he said something to me that I'll never forget. What is it? And he said, your dad had told me that he had thoughts of killing you and your siblings.
But something kept him from it.
I wasn't prepared to hear that at all. My mind went to the time where my dad was talking to me in the diner and telling me he had something to tell me, and I was alone with him.
I need to know you're not going to...
To what? I don't know how that would have played out if he would have told me. I think I might have been a victim.
I'm sorry.
I had a hard time wrapping my head around the man I knew, the father, the loving father that I saw and experienced, to the cold-blooded killer that he's known to be. So I saw them as two split people, that one was my father and one was a stranger. But after my grandfather told me this, I now saw it as one person. This was the version I saw of him. The real Keith Jesperson is a heartless killer. His darkness outweighs anything light in him.
I had this reoccurring nightmare for a very long time, and I could recall sprinting out of the house knowing that someone was following me. And he's got a gun. The bullets passed right by my head. And I keep running. I turn around, and that's when I realized it was Randy. Sometimes I would wake up screaming. I had this nightmare every night. Oh my God, she's beautiful. How could anybody hurt somebody as beautiful as her? He's a monster. I'm sorry that had to happen to her. I'm sorry she had to go through the same things that I did. It was a trap and we both fell in it. The only difference is I made it out and she didn't. I'm really sorry, honey. I'm really sorry. I met Randy in a church that I was going to. My initial first impression of him was, this is a good guy. Because he was always so nice and cheerful and smiling and good looking, tall. So I came early one day and sat next to him. That's when our relationship started. When I started dating Randy Gay, I was not looking for a relationship. It just happened. We liked each other. He just seemed like the kind of person that I could trust. He treated me like I was a queen. I believe that Randy was married once prior, but I didn't really think anything of it. I had heard that Randy had a past and that it wasn't a good one, but I trust in God, and I believe that everybody deserves a second chance. His past is his past. Let it go.
What do you think? Dinner tonight?
I thought I found my partner. I thought I'd found my soulmate. But I didn't. The more I look back on it, I can see it better. Randy was using me and was playing me for a fool. And I think that made him happy because I was playing right into his little game. One night, we were talking, just talking. I asked him about his past, and he said, "Are you sure you want to know?"
It might make you think differently about me.
And I said, "Yeah, I do." And he said, "Okay." He told me that one day his father had gotten physical with a woman that Randy was dating. And things got out of hand, and Randy shot his father to protect her. When he told me he had shot his father, I was scared.
My God.
Up to that point, I never saw the dark side of him. I didn't know what to think.
They put me away for a long time.
I was very shocked when I heard that Randy was capable of doing that, because he was this sweet, loving man that I knew or thought I knew. He was sentenced to 20 years, but he got out on good behavior. He probably thought that I was going to leave, and I wasn't going to do that.
I really appreciate you telling me the truth.
I was touched by his vulnerability and his honesty. He told me he was trying to turn his life around, and I believed him. In my eyes, God put him in my life for a reason. Like I said, everybody deserved a second chance, so I gave him one. But I didn't know everything. When we got married, I thought the past was the past for both of us. I thought my future was going to be good. I thought everything was going to be perfect. It wasn't. Randy and I had gone over to his friend's house, and this friend was his best friend. Everything seemed like it was okay. Everything seemed fine. And then something was said which triggered Randy's reaction, and Randy punched him. And then it was on. All I could see was just rage. His eyes had changed. His face had changed. His full demeanor had changed completely. It was shocking to me, but I was screaming and crying and telling them both to stop. He looked at me with daggers and fire in his eyes. I was terrified. When the fight ended, the friend looked bad. I think Randy had broke his nose. He had blood coming down the side of his face. Randy had scrapes, bruises, torn clothes. I was very scared to see Randy act that way. I'd never seen him act like that before.
What was that?
To me, seeing him with that much rage in him and beating up his best friend scared me. Because if he can do that to his best friend, what would he do to me? And the words, "I'll never do it again," I learned are lies. Because it always happens again. I wished I would have seen the devil in him sooner. When we first got together, Randy told me that he was a recovering alcoholic. I thought, okay. It seemed like he had the drinking under control. So I didn't think anything. One day, his friends had invited us over. All of them had drinks in their hands. They kept telling him, "Oh, come on, one drink ain't gonna hurt ya."
It's only one beer.
Come on.
And finally, he accepted the beer and put it up to his mouth. I said, "You shouldn't do this. You've been sober for over 10 years. Why now?"
Randy, what are you doing?
But it went in one ear and out the other. I was very disappointed. I'm standing back in the kitchen. When he came back, though, I asked him why he was drinking again.
Are you okay?
And he got mad that I asked him that. I can do whatever the hell I want to, and you can't stop me. But he didn't get loud. He'd never talked to me like that before. Since it was the first time he had spoken to me like that, I started thinking, oh my God, really? That doesn't seem... Something's wrong. As soon as we get over the threshold, his demeanor changed. His facial expressions had changed. I could tell how angry he was. by the way he looked, by the way the tone of his voice was. I don't want to eat. And he starts yelling at me, telling me to never talk back to him again. And then he takes his hands and he shoves me. And I fly and I hit the back of the couch. I couldn't believe it. And this smile would come on his face. It was very scary. And then I get up and start to go down the hall, and he shoves me into the walls all the way down the hall.
Get away from me, man.
I'm crying and saying, "Don't hurt me. You're hurting me. Stop." Our bedroom was at the end of the hallway. I was able to shut the door and lock it. He was banging on the door. "Let me in, let me in." I was scared. "If you don't open this door, I'm going to kick the door down." He never did. He went into the bathroom and puked his guts up. And then he went and laid down on the couch, went to sleep. My hope is that, okay, maybe this will be a one-time thing. Maybe he won't do it again. I should have tried to run out the door. I should have left him. Everything's or should have, but didn't. I wanted to believe that he was a good person because I loved him. I was in love with him. Up till the end, I believed I could change him, but I was wrong. When I was at church, it felt safe. I felt safer knowing that there was other people around, and of course, there was bruises under my shirts. There would be bruises on my legs. He made sure they were under the clothes so nobody could see and ask questions. I still remember what the bruises felt like. I still remember putting on a smile when I was hurting really bad because I was embarrassed. I didn't want anybody to know that I was being beat. I felt ashamed for people that wonder why I would stay with it. If they haven't been through it, they don't understand. In those dark times, I did an awful lot of praying to God to help me, to help guide me through this. I told him I needed answers. I needed to know what to do. I continued to go to church even though he stopped. I finally began to feel freedom. I finally started feeling a relief of pressure, a relief of stress. I became close friends with a man and his wife. She was my best friend. I could talk to her about anything. They were wonderful people. I started confiding in her probably anywhere between 6 months to a year after I met them. That way it gave me a chance to get that feeling of someone I could trust. I finally got the courage and I showed her my bruises.
I wanted to show you something. Deborah.
She said, "You don't deserve this. You need to leave, and you need to leave soon." I looked at her and said, "You're right, I do. I didn't want to be abused anymore. I didn't want to hurt anymore. I knew I had to leave him, but it wasn't going to be easy." There is always a chance that somebody can come back to church and be that good person and really try hard. But Randy did not. He made the choice not to go back to church. He made the choice not to better himself. One night we were sitting in the kitchen having dinner, and he told me there was something he wanted to tell me.
Some you should know. My father wasn't the only man I've killed.
He didn't tell me when he killed the second person, and he wouldn't tell me why he killed him. He didn't tell me his name. He just told me that he had killed another person. He didn't show any remorse. Randy refused to answer any of my questions. Nothing. He didn't tell me anything. This shook me to my core. I believe he was trying to scare me. I believe he was trying to keep me in line and show me that he was still in control and that he still had his grips on me. That if I tried to leave, I would be victim number 3. I want to know who this man was. I don't even know where he was from. I know nothing about him. And if I can find out or find someone who knows about this person, it would give me closure.
And his first victim was James Kelly, was the man's name. Randy claimed he shot him in self-defense, and it was actually his then father-in-law.
So he shot his father-in-law and then his own father. What in the hell was going through his brain? That's as close to sadist as I can think of. It just makes me so angry to know that the 2 men that he killed were both relatives, which makes me think now that he could have killed me any time. But back then, I didn't know. I can't understand how I could be so stupid and so just not being able to see the picture. I was afraid that if I tried to leave, he would hurt me real bad. I was afraid he would kill me. And he was the kind of person that would look for me. He would find me anywhere I went. Many, many nights I would cry myself to sleep, wondering if I was going to be dead the next day. Because I wouldn't know whether when he came to bed, if he was going to kill me, or if I would wake up the next morning. One day I was talking to my best friend and explained to her what was going on. And she said, "Deborah, you have had enough. You've had enough done to you." And she said, "Deborah, get out of there. Come stay with us for a couple days." And I said yes. That is when I turned around and it's Randy.
I have to go.
And the door closed behind him, and I knew he was angry. I saw the expression on his face. I was standing there just froze in fear. That's when he started yelling at me.
Where do you get on telling people our business?
Nobody was supposed to know what went on behind our closed doors. Nobody. And when he started yelling at me, my body tensed up and I said, "Enough."
Stop!
And I started yelling back and said it wasn't my fault. I didn't do this. You did. I felt proud of myself. I actually did something that I have never done before. And that's when he said, "Stop. Don't you dare go anywhere." He had never left me in the middle of a fight. It scared me because I had no idea what was coming. And he came back out with a shotgun and aimed it point blank at my forehead. It is frightening staring down the barrel of a shotgun because you don't know if he's going to pull the trigger. I realized that he'd shot 2 people before and that it wouldn't be anything new to him. And I was so terrified that I couldn't move. I was begging him not to shoot me. I was crying. I was literally bawling my head off because I didn't want to die. So I would beg him and plead, "Don't shoot me, don't shoot me. I won't do it again. Please don't shoot me." It felt like forever. When he let down his gun and turned away, I had all kinds of emotions. Angry, sad, terrified. All them emotions were going through my head. All I could think about was my escape. I feel he was preying on my fear, preying on the anger. He could kill me anytime. acted as if I was asleep, but I wasn't. I pretended to be asleep until Randy left for work. The moment I hear the truck leave, I got up and started my plans. I moved as fast as I could go. Every time I would hear a truck or a car come even close to the house, I was terrified. I do believe that if he came home and found me packing, he would have killed me. He knew that my parents lived in Oregon, but he never knew where. When I called my parents and told them what had happened and what I was doing, they said, "Deborah, get out of there quick and come home." When I left Arkansas, that was when a lot of the tension left me. I was able to breathe again. I was able to relax a little bit. And I felt safe. The only person I told that I was leaving was my best friend. And she was proud of me. She said, "I'm glad you're going. I'll miss you." I decided I wanted a divorce. This meant that I would have to go back to Arkansas and face him. I wanted to be the one to serve him, to prove to myself that I could do it, to prove to myself that I don't need to be afraid of him anymore. I got all the paperwork together and took a deep breath to let it all out. And then I walked up to the door. Randy had no idea that I was coming. I did not know how he would react. But I wasn't scared anymore. I was ready. I was ready. When I knocked on the door and Randy opened it, he looked at me with surprise in his eyes. I think that he hoped I was back, that things could be normal again until I handed him the divorce papers.
It's over.
I handed him the papers, I handed him the pen, and I said, "Sign these. Sign them now." I believe he was very surprised. I think he finally realized that I had changed. His hold on me was over. When the papers were signed, I was thrilled. And I looked at him straight in the eye and I said, "It's done. It's over with. You will never touch me again." And I turned around and walked away. And 30 days later, I was divorced and took my maiden name back. I was done with him completely. I could make my life the way it should have been in the first place, happy. The police said they wanted to talk to me about Randy Gay. I told them that Randy and I were divorced. I don't want to have anything to do with him. He's out of my life now. And then the police told me that Randy Gay had killed a woman. When I heard that Randy shot a lady named Connie, I felt anger, I felt sadness, and I wasn't surprised at all. That could have been me. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That's Randy standing by a cop. He should never, ever be smiling. He's smiling as if he's proud of what he did. There's no remorse at all in that face. Randy looks like he was proud that he killed Connie. He looks happy about it. He doesn't look as though he's ashamed of anything. And his eyes are laughing. They're laughing. That right there makes me angry too. Randy's a monster in every way, shape, or form. Killing somebody? Smiling about it? Only monsters would do that.
In May of 2011, investigators discovered a body in the Ouachita National Forest in Hot Springs. The woman had been shot in the face and bound up in plastic. The victim's name was Connie Snow.
He didn't even have the decency to bury her. What kind of person can do that? I did not realize at the beginning that there was that much evil in him. I just couldn't see it. I did not expect that much evil to be in him. To me, he's the devil. He's a selfish, arrogant bastard. He needs to be ripped apart because he ripped apart so many families and so many hearts he destroyed and crushed. Randy has a lot more victims than just the 3 he put in the ground. This picture to me tells me that it's Randy's father.
That's Randy.
What? He didn't used to look like that. Wow. He aged horribly. He still looks like he's got that dark side in him. I feel he's looking straight at me. And it looks like he's saying, that should have been you.
What should have been you?
I should have been the one that got shot. I hate this man with a passion. Even though I'm a Christian lady, it still makes me glad that he's in prison on death row. I will be the happiest woman in the world when his execution date arrives. The only way I can get closure is knowing that he's 6 feet under. I had a real hard time feeling happy after this because he hurt me so bad. Even though the bruises all healed, I still had that pain inside in my heart, in my chest. It wasn't going away. Randy stole my innocence. He stole my belief in good people. I lost that belief because I couldn't trust anybody anymore. It was very scary. I knew down deep in my heart I was never gonna let any man treat me like that again. Never. I deserve better than that. I am better than that. For the first time in my life, it felt fantastic making my own decisions for myself. I felt like a totally different person. I was able to smile. I was able to laugh. I was able to leave the fear behind me. It's gone. He's gone. I don't have to worry about it anymore. I am very happy now. I've found a good man who treats me with respect and decency. We've been married for 16 years, and he's been moral support because he knows everything that went on. I feel very lucky and blessed that I escaped, but then again, I feel that this has made me a better person. I've learned to be strong, and I can help other women in that position.